Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Mariana in Yucatán. For those of you that don't know me, I am a certified real estate agent in Mérida, Yucatán, but I am also a property lawyer and immigration attorney here in Mérida. I help foreigners and non-locals relocate from back home to Mérida, Yucatán in a safe, easy, and legal way. So if you like this kind of videos and are thinking of moving to Mérida, feel free to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you can see all the weekly videos we have for you. One thing I've noticed working with foreigners and non-locals that are moving to Mexico is that not all of them realize the importance of having a strategy for a legal stay in Mexico. There are different legal stays, different options, but choosing the wrong one can really complicate your life here. So in this video, I want to break down the legal stays you can have in Mexico, what you can do with each one of them so that you can make a strong and informed decision. And of course, avoid common mistakes. Let's start with number one, and I think the one that most of you looking at this video have gone through, which is the tourist visa, also known as FMM, which is now electronic. Now, the tourist visa for many years was the legal stay that most people moving to Mexico used, even when being a homeowner in Mexico for a long time. The reason is because usually the time that the tourist visa can give you is up to 180 days, which is around 6 months. And foreigners used to do visa runs and get always 180 days. Since the pandemic, this changed. And although the first time or the second time you might be able to enter this way and get 180 days, it will come to a point where after many entries, officials can say, we're only gonna give you 30 days and that's it. Now clients ask me, well, does it change if I have a property? Well, actually, no. And it's because, again, the law states that you can stay up to 180 days, but that doesn't mean that the agent is obliged to give you that. Most countries don't need a visa to enter Mexico, but if you are part of the countries that need a visa, it's important that apart from coming in, you get a Mexican visa for entry at a Mexican consulate back home. The tourist visa, or the FMM, is really good for exploring. Now, even before you start the residency process at your home consulate, I would always strongly suggest to visit Mexico at least once. Get to know the culture, see if you like it, visit the area that you want to probably move at. This is very important to get a feel, to see if this is going to be a right move for you. But it comes to a point where this legal stay is not enough. Why? Because again, like I said, you can't renew it. They'll come to a point where they won't give you enough time to stay. It's not a long-term solution, but also you cannot exchange it for a residency here in Mexico. A lot of people try to make this work long-term, and that is where the problems start. Legal stay number 2 is temporary residency visa. Now, this type of visa is what usually most of my clients start with. Now, this kind of visa is it starts for a year and it's up to 4 years. It is renewed here in Mexico, although the process usually starts at a consulate back home. Like I said, it's renewable. It allows you to stay in Mexico as long as you like, as long as you renew it in time and form. With it, you can open up bank accounts, you can get a permit to work in Mexico, you can bring your family members, children if they're under the age of 18, spouse, partner, under some restrictions, parents, etc. You will need to show financial proof at a consulate back home to acquire this visa. Typically, if you are going to provide it through work, you must show that you earn around $4,500 US a month, that you're working for a company that will keep paying you in Mexico, or you could also show savings or investments for around 70K consecutive for the past year. Once you get the visa at your home country, then you can come into Mexico and we have 30 days to exchange that visa for your residency card. This also applies for permanent residency, although for permanent residency, we'll talk about it later, we do need to show more requirements. Temporary residency is usually the best option if you're planning to live here long term, at least for the next 4 years, or test this lifestyle for a longer time. It gives the opportunity for your children to study at a local school, for you to work, to get discounts at various cultural sites, and also, very important, if you decide to purchase a property and you want to resell it leaving the country, with a temporary residency, you could exempt the capital gain tax. And who doesn't want to do that? Legal stay number 3, permanent resident visa. Now, permanent residency is not what most clients get, but it's the one they most want. And the reason is, what makes it different from temporary? In reality, what makes it different regarding rights is that permanent residency doesn't have to be renewed. It's once, and you can stay like that forever. There's no renewals, there's more stability. There are banks, for example, that prefer permanent residency. There's banks that want to give you loans that prefer permanent residency. It actually comes with a work permit inside of it, so you can already do a business of your own without an extra step. So it's definitely beneficial, but it does come with more requirements. So for example, when it comes to proving this at the consulate, you need to show, first of all, that you are retired, preferably that you are receiving a pension or social security, so at least even retirement age, or that you receive a pension because of being or because you were in an army, a disability pension. Typically for pension or monthly income, you have to show around 7 to 8K monthly, or if you're showing it with investments or savings, it has to be around 230 to 250K consecutive for the past year. You could also reach permanent residency not straight away, but after 4 years of being a temporary, you can move to permanent while being in Mexico. And if you have a child in Mexico, you can receive permanent residency through them. So again, it's not bad to start with temporary and then move on to permanent, but if you can get permanent straight away, great. Legal status 4 is becoming a Mexican. Now, there's 2 ways that you can reach this. If you have grandparents or parents who were or are Mexican, you are eligible for becoming a Mexican national as well, and without going through residency first. This process makes it a lot easier and allows you to purchase in an easier way without having to do a bank trust or any special other thing that foreigners usually have to do. There's also another way of becoming Mexican, which is after you become a permanent, again, side note, your case depends, you're able to apply for Mexican nationality through naturalization. This process includes learning the language, an exam, and waiting for some time so that you comply with everything that immigration asks for you to comply with. The great thing about this is that now you're able to get your voting card, you can vote. You can also purchase property without, again, having to use the bank trust or the Mexican company. I've seen people make mistakes such as trying to stay here on a tourist visa, purchasing first and using all their money on the property without first checking the eligibility for residency, starting the process too late, or getting here and wanting to start the process here. These things can delay your process, make it stressful and more complicated than it needs to be. And this is where having the right kind of guidance matters. Immigration in Mexico is not necessarily complicated, but it's very specific. I personally am an immigration attorney, and we help clients, apart from real estate, to analyze their case and get everything ready and help them from A to Z, from consulate all the way here with the residency and legal status. If you're thinking about moving to Mexico, I'd be happy to connect you to my assistant so that you can book a consulting appointment and we can start on the process right away. Message directly on the WhatsApp link below. And if you like these videos about moving, investing, and living in Mérida, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you can see our weekly videos. Until next time, bye.